guys, welcome to today's video. So as you guys saw, we are going to be doing the ultimate book video. I've been wanting to do one of these for a really long time. I've always wanted to do one of these videos, and I think starting 2025 with a video idea that I've had and wanted to do for a while is a good way to start. I'm going to do a little book haul. I have a tiny book haul from like the end of 2024. Also in today's video, we are going to be doing reading goals for 2025 and like kind of creating that and a vision board. The vision board isn't going to be super specific to book videos, but I am going to show you guys my little vision board that I do create. Last year for the end of 2023, I made a vision board with a doggy that looked just like him. And in 2024, I did get my baby. Or I got him, it was in 2022 and I got him in 2023. He just celebrated his birthday yesterday on January 1st. Today's January 2nd. I am starting off this book with a bang, and I'm going to be reading some of Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. One of my reading goals, spoiler alert, for this 2025 year is to read more fantasy, because the only two fantasy books I have read is Cruel Prince and A Court of Thorns and Roses. I decided to do kind of a standalone fantasy to get me started because I feel like starting like a huge series is a little intimidating. I've also heard nothing but great things. This was on many people's like best books of 2024, so I wanted to start off 2025 with a good book, and so far I am loving this book. I cannot stop thinking about it. 15% way through the book so far, and I just love it. I love the characters. This is about Ophelia, and I didn't read the back, but so far I don't know if this is a spoiler because I haven't read the back and I don't really plan to read the back. So basically her mother dies and she has like powers, and this is kind of about devils and like ghosts and things like that. She can basically see dead people and talk to them, but I don't think it's good to talk to devils. I think you pay a price, and Phantasma I think is a circus like survival thing to get money, but it's like the people running it are all devils. That's what I think is going on, and so far she just got to Phantasma. She had to do it because her sister decided to run away. I'm gonna read a little bit more Phantasma right now before I eat dinner, and then probably the rest of the night this is what I'm gonna be doing. I just finished Phantasma. Whoa. At one point I had to pick up my phone and record for you guys because I was literally like, hold on, what is happening? I kind of guessed the plot all along. I think the plot was really good and I really liked the plot, even though it was predictable. I had to go on like, because I deleted TikTok so that I could be more mentally happy because it just made me feel like garbage every day anyways. So I can't go on TikTok and look at people's reviews, but I will be looking at YouTube videos tonight. But I went on Reddit because I literally could not. The ending was just very confusing to me, and it did feel kind of rushed. I can't really talk about it obviously because it's the ending of the book, but I'm just left a little bit confused. But I do think it was wrapped up, but there was like a section that I was kind of like confused on, and if you read the book, I assume you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I did thoroughly enjoy this book, and I have been like in this book for a really long time. Like I have been invested in this book. I've nonstop wanted to read this book to the point where my boyfriend, when I was sleeping over at his house and he had to like do some stuff, I was like, I didn't bring my book, and he found the online version for me for free, so I read it like all night because I just couldn't stop thinking about this world. I think the writing and everything was beautiful, and there's gonna be a second book. It's not like a second book continuing this story specifically, it's like interconnected, so these can be read as standalones. I am definitely looking forward to that because the world is just so beautiful, but the ending was a little disappointing for me, so that's why I'm not going to give it a 5-star, but everything else would be a 5-star, so I'm giving this a 4.5 for Goodreads purposes. 4. This was really a good start to like 2025. I feel like this was almost 500 pages, and I am so proud of myself for reading a fantasy and a book that was lengthy, because those have been my like 2 fears in 2024, and those are the type of books I specifically put off because I just felt like it was discouraging, the length and the genre. But I did it, and we're starting off 2024 very strong. I just feel really good about reading this book, and I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, but like at the same time it was so good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to articulate my feelings a little bit better tomorrow or something. But I literally just finished it. Like my face is still red from like being shocked, and like I just get so like invested in it. I think I'm gonna rate this right now a 4.5 stars. I really like it, and I know I didn't read it specifically in like October, which a lot of people are recommending. I don't think it matters. I think obviously that's more spooky and vibey, but like I'm in winter and it's definitely still hitting for me, and I just truly love this book and I cannot wait for the second one. This was really good and I'm so proud of myself for reading an almost 500-page book. I don't even think I've read that lengthy of a book before. Hold on. I think in my whole book career since being older and reading, this is the lengthiest book I read. Wow. Anyways, and now I don't know what to read because this was so good. So okay guys, so I think to end off this video, we should go ahead and talk about my 2025 reading goals. So I'm going to kind of make them up on the spot, but I'm going to put them in my notes app because that's where I put all of my goals and everything. I already have a few goals in mind, so let's get started. The first goal that I think is going to be very important is reading every single day, even if it's literally 2 to 3 pages. I'm not sitting here saying, because I am going back to college, so I'm not sitting here saying that I need to read 100 pages, 200 pages a day. No, I need to just consistently read because reading is one of my hobbies, and I think it's very important to value your hobbies even if you have other busy things going on. As school is number one important. I think also reading is good for my mental health because I'm trying to lean off of social media now, and I think I can accomplish that by reading at night. I feel like nighttime is when I'm mostly done with schoolwork. I probably did all day, and then on the weekends as well. My second reading goal is to go into whatever book I want to read next with an open mind. So what I mean by that is not looking at the page count and not looking at the reviews or if a booktuber didn't like the book. I think I should just go into the book and be happy and make my own thoughts and opinions on it. I think paying attention to the page range always makes me not pick up a book. There's a book that I really want to read right now, Throne of the Fallen, I think it's called, and I literally don't want to read it because it's gonna take me long. But it shouldn't matter because it's a good book, and if it's a good book, I will get through it. So far in 2025, I've read 2 books so far, and they have been well over a page amount that I've been nervous about, which is over 400, close to 500. My third reading goal would be knocking off some of my physical TBR that's been on my TBR for a really long time. There are books that have been on there for 3 years now. I think also I want to stay consistent on YouTube, and specifically YouTube. I think reading YouTube videos is something that I love doing now. I think staying consistent with reading wrap-ups would be good. I really didn't do them much in 2024, but I want to start doing them in 2025. I think by doing those, I'll be more consistent with wanting to get a number of books read so I can do my reading wrap-ups. And I also think doing a TBR would be good to help me stay on track with what type of books I'm in the mood for. And I think the last goal is just have fun while reading. Those are all my 2025 reading goals. I hope you guys enjoyed this book reset video with me. I know I kind of called it in the beginning everything book video, but this is more of a book reset video. So I read Phantasma. That was the first book I read in 2025. I made my mood board and my vision board, and I just made my 2025 reading goals. And I know I said I would organize my bookshelves, but I already did, so I'll go ahead and show you guys those really quickly. I organize my books. I have books that won't fit over here, and also ones I'm not as interested in, besides the Magnolia Parks and the top few books. But all these I have not read. And then up here are all the books I've read, except for a few. I started making a monthly section, and I've been liking them kind of on my wall. I'll show you guys those in a second. And this is some of my favorite books and some books I really want to read soon. So the only books I've read on this shelf is the Shadow Me series. One of them is missing because it's at my dorm. And then A Thousand Boy Kisses was one of my favorite reads of 2024. And then obviously The Fourth Wing shenanigans over there. I really want to get to it. And then my signed edition of Riley Sager's book. I love Riley Sager and I loved his A House Across the Lake. And then in this messy pile over here, I just have all the new books I've gotten, and I'm trying to make a pile of them because I want to get to them soon because I'm very excited about these. And then over here, I'm going to start stacking up my 2025 reads. So this is what I've read so far, and I do have a reading vlog coming up on Beartown. I'm currently reading a different book that I recently got, but Phantasma is down there as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this is going to be my second video of 2025. So if you guys like these videos, please subscribe and let me know what you want to see down below. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.